What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another LEGO YouTube video. Today we're going to be unboxing and building one of my most anticipated LEGO sets that I've wanted out to my LEGO collection. Of course, it is the Beatles Yellow Submarine LEGO set. On the front of the box, we're able to see the actual Yellow Submarine as well as the 4 Beatles and Jeremy included. The set comes with 553 pieces, and it is the 15th LEGO Ideas set. In 2023, I think we've far surpassed 100, so it'll be interesting to see how this holds up to some of the newer LEGO Ideas sets, being one of the original ones all the way back in 2016. I'm very excited to build and review this today. Here we have a closer look at the 4 Beatle minifigures as well as the Yellow Submarine display plaque, and then here we can see a closer image of the 4 Beatles included here. I really love the box art on this set. On the left side of the box, we're able to see a picture of George and Ringo, which looks really cool, and then on the other side we can see John and Paul. John being my favorite Beatle, George coming in at a close second, and then it goes Paul and Ringo, but they are very talented in their own right. On the back of the box, we're able to see some more colorful artwork from the Yellow Submarine movie. This depicts how big the Yellow Submarine actually is on display, so not the biggest set, but it still does look cool. We've got the minifigures posed right here, and you're able to see that the Yellow Submarine does feature an interior, and it's very easily accessible, so I am very excited to go ahead and build and unbox this. I have wanted this set for ages. It's kind of been like my White Whale LEGO set, so without further ado, I say let's just go ahead and get straight into the unboxing. I'm very excited to actually build this set. I've wanted it for ages, so here we go with the unboxing. I really like the box art on the inside here. There's even more art, and then on the left side, we're able to see the LEGO Beatles, and what's really cool is on the right side of the interior box, we're able to see the actual Beatles from the Yellow Submarine movie, which I thought was a nice touch here. And then here is the instruction manual included. Again, it kind of continues that very colorful, kind of hippie theme that we see with the Beatles and this LEGO set. We have a nice little fact sheet that is kind of standard for the LEGO Ideas sets, showcasing the story of the Yellow Submarine, as well as the design process behind the Yellow Submarine LEGO set. And inside of the set, there are 5 numbered bags, so not the biggest LEGO set in the world, but just because this set isn't big doesn't mean it can't be a good LEGO set. So let's go ahead and get into the build. It is a very straightforward set. I think this set is definitely very unique in the right that it has these very vibrant yellows and blues and reds, and I really enjoyed putting this together. It's a very simple and straightforward build, but it still was a lot of fun, being that it is very unique from anything else that I have built in my LEGO collection. It mostly reminds me of my T2 camper van, and here is the finished product here. I am very happy with it, albeit it's not the biggest LEGO set, but it is still great. Here is the minifigure display plaque, which has a printed Yellow Submarine sticker, which is really cool, and then we do of course have the 4 Beatle minifigures displayed on here, and then we have the Yellow Submarine itself, which of course features all printed pieces. There are 0 stickers in this set, which is something I definitely appreciate. Here is a closer look at Jeremy, who is featured in the Yellow Submarine movie. He gets a small display plaque on this little cloud that the Yellow Submarine sits on, and the Yellow Submarine is very iconic, and I think they did a great job translating it into LEGO. It looks very accurate to the source material, and I'm very happy with the end product here. It looks great from all angles. I love the 2 shades of yellow as well as the printed pieces and all of the unique building techniques that can be found in this set. If you have this set, it'll definitely stand out amongst all of your other LEGO sets in your collection, so definitely gets points for that. I love the printed pieces. You get a few extras right here too, which is always nice to get, and the back has some rudders, and you are of course able to spin these, which is a nice play feature. You can move this guy too. And then I really like the building techniques at the top of the submarine, which makes a nice use of these sausage LEGO pieces, which we see a lot now, but I feel like back then in 2016, this was still kind of a new building technique, and I really like the orange and yellow parts at the top of the Yellow Submarine. Definitely looks very distinct, and I like it a lot. Very colorful, which is something that this set definitely is. You can see some of the windows off to the side here, represented by those small red 1x1 cylinder tiles, and you can see the different shades of yellow and orange, which looks really nice, and this set is very aesthetically pleasing from the exterior. However, there are a few other details inside of this set. First off, there's this nice stand down here, which has these white clouds and some transparent pieces actually elevating the Yellow Yellow Submarine, which looks really nice, and I like that it has a little display plaque for it, and it does also feature an interior, which is easily accessible, and again, we can see more of these printed elements, which is something I definitely appreciate, as I'm not the worst at placing stickers, but if I would much rather prefer a printed pieces to a sticker piece. There's even more printed pieces towards the front and the back of the Yellow Submarine, and each one looks really nice. They actually look very accurate to the Yellow Submarine movie, which is really cool. They definitely did a great job translating this into Lego, albeit there's not a ton of interior space in here. They definitely do put a lot inside of this. It could be a bit bigger in my opinion, but it's not the end of the world. You are able to fit all 4 Beatles inside of it, so I guess that's all that's really important, so I can't really nitpick it too much in that, right, but it is still very cool. And there is also a entirely second compartment to the Yellow Submarine too. All of the Beatle minifigures come with their accessories, and you can easily store them in this back compartment towards the rear of the submarine, so it's nice that they include some space for you to do that, and it's very easy to place the roof of the Yellow Submarine back on top of the Beatles submarine here, so very intuitive, very easy to stick this back into place here, which is very nice, and I really like how the submarine looks all closed off, but there is also some interior details for you to admire too, which was very nice. And then here is another look at the Yellow Submarine plaque. Again, that is a printed 2x4 element, which is something I really liked about this, and the 4 Beatle minifigures look great. They have alternate face pieces, and here's a closer look at John and Paul. Both of these are rather expensive, as every single minifigure is exclusive to the set. Here's George and Ringo. So all these guys are exclusive, so they aren't the cheapest minifigures. Here is Jeremy, who is one of the cheaper ones, only around $10. But in total, though, for all of these minifigures, if you were to buy this separately from the set in 2023, it'll run you about $90. So you definitely get a lot of value from the minifigures. I'm not saying you should only buy this set for the minifigures. They are a great added bonus, but I think the Yellow Submarine itself also looks very cool and is definitely worth the purchase, and I'm very happy with it, and it is clearly one of my favorite LEGO sets in my collection, and I think it fits in really nicely with the LEGO Creator T2 camper van. So that is my full review. Again, I have a heavy bias towards this set, being a huge Beatles fan, but I still think this could appeal to anybody given how unique of a LEGO set it is. But that is all for today, so thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the review. Let me know what your thoughts are on this set, but that is all for today, and I wanted to close out the video with my favorite Beatles quote.